This morning, I had the privilege of sitting down with His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as we discussed the current unfolding situation in the country as it relates to fuel supply and demand. The President wishes first to state that it is incumbent upon all stakeholders in the country to hold their peace. We have heard very recently from the organized labor movement in the country with respect to their most recent threat. We believe that the threat was premature and that there is a need on all sides to ensure that fact-finding and diligence is done on what the current state of the downstream and midstream petroleum industry is before any threats or conclusions are arrived at or issued. Secondly, Mr. President wishes to assure Nigerians, following the announcement by the NNPC Limited just yesterday, that there will be no increase in the pump price of petroleum motor spirit anywhere in the country. We repeat, the President affirms that there will be no increase in the pump price of petroleum motor spirit. We also wish to affirm that the President is determined to maintain competitive tension within all subsectors of the petroleum industry. He is determined to ensure that our policy drawn up as well as policy implemented follows the cue that there will not be any single one entity dominating the market. The market has been deregulated, it has been liberalized, and we are moving forward in that direction without looking back. The President also wishes to affirm that there are presently inefficiencies within the midstream and downstream petroleum subsectors that, once very swiftly addressed and cleaned up, will ensure that we can maintain prices where they are without having to resort to a reversal of this administration's deregulation policy in the petroleum industry. I wish at this juncture to also provide a set of graphics which the President has authorized me to share with Nigerians that otherwise would be confidential. These are graphics supplied to Mr. President by the NNPCL. In the graphic, what you will find is the present cost of refined petroleum motor spirit at the pump in each of the West African nations that neighbor us. And I'll just name some, for example, even as I know you'll be showing your audiences the graphics which the President has graciously approved for public release today. Senegal at pump price today of 1,273 naira equivalent per liter. Guinea at 1,075 naira per liter. Côte d'Ivoire at 1,048 naira per liter equivalent in their currency. Mali, 1,113 naira per liter. Central African Republic, 1,414 per liter. Nigeria is presently averaging between 568 and 630 naira per liter. We are presently the cheapest, most affordable purchasing state in the West African sub-region by some distance. There's no country that is below 700 naira per liter. So this is the backdrop. We have seen that at the inception of our deregulation policy as of June 1, as Mr. President took office, we have seen PMS consumption in the country drop immediately from 67 million liters per day consumption down to 46 million liters per day consumption. The impact is evident. What it also does mean, though, is that we are not at the end of the tunnel. There is still a bit of darkness to travel through to get toward the light. And we are pleading with Nigerians to please be patient with us. And as we promised from the beginning, we will be open with Nigerians, we will be transparent with them, and we are ready to show you exactly what it is that our nation is facing with respect to the illiquidity in the market in terms of foreign exchange as a result of what is now known to have been a gross mismanagement of the Central Bank of Nigeria over the course of several years preceding this time. So with that, I thank you very much. Everybody, all right, is the Presidential Daily Brief. This is what the NNPC supplies to the President directly for his personal viewing on a morning-by-morning basis. And he's releasing it to the public this morning for the sake of full disclosure and because he wants Nigerians to ensure that there's no need for panic at this time. We have enough fuel to supply the country. The country is wet with products, and it will continue to be so.